videos, you might know that my favorite kind of date is a date where we stay home and my husband cooks an amazing meal and we just hang out. So that's what I'm doing. I'm doing all mauve makeup, like monotone mauve makeup. I've got my mauve dress. This is one of my favorite date night dresses. And yeah, I'm really excited to get started. So let's jump in. I'm gonna show you my jewelry first. So these are my favorite mauve colored earrings. They're just gold with some mauve colored beads inside. And then this necklace is a flying key from Harry Potter. And it's made by Alex and Annie. And I absolutely love this. The key is gold and then the wings are silver. And then I've got this ring. It's a rose with a pearl in the middle. And that ring is my mom's, but she lets me use it because she really only wears her wedding ring. And this was just sitting in her jewelry box and I like to wear it. So yeah, this is my mom's. And then this is my Alex and Annie paw print bracelet. I absolutely love this bracelet. I wear it all the time. It's my number one favorite piece of jewelry besides my wedding and engagement ring, of course. And then this bracelet was given to me by my dad when I was so young. I was probably like 9, and he got it at work when he works at a university, and there were some monks visiting from their monastery. I don't remember where their monastery is, but they were visiting, and these monks make this amazing jewelry. And so my dad got me this copper bracelet, and I've loved it ever since I got it at like 9 years old. So I do wear that one a lot too. Okay, so let's jump into the makeup. So I'm gonna start with the Wet n Wild Prime Focus Primer Serum Primer. Very trippy. Had to catch that before it ran into my eyeball. I'm just gonna blend it in with this brush. So while I'm getting ready, I'm gonna talk to you guys about some of my favorite stay-at-home date night meals. So at our house, stay-at-home date night goes one of two ways. It's either ultra fancy and we dress up and get ready like we're actually going, out for date night. We do everything the same that we would do as if we were going out. We just eat at home. So that's the first way. Or it goes ultra casual. So that would be like we eat in our pajamas and we don't get ready at all. We just basically stay how we woke up. Ponytail, no makeup, just super chill, watch TV while we eat. That kind of date. So the date I'm getting ready for is a fancy stay-at-home date where we get dressed up and pretty much do everything the same like we would do if we were going out. And when we eat at the dining table. No phones, no TV, candlelight, all the things, all the date night things. So I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. Guys, let me know in the comments, do you guys like stay-at-home date nights? me know what you guys think. For me, some of you, if you've been watching, you might know I have celiac disease. And I also have stage 4 endometriosis. And both of those things require sticking to a pretty specific diet so that I don't get sick and have a flare up. So there aren't a whole lot of restaurants that I trust to serve me food that's safe for my medical issues. There's just a handful of restaurants that I feel safe eating at. So at home date night is more convenient for us because we can obviously make the food ourselves and we know what's in it and that it's safe for me to eat. It's comforting because, if we go out and I'm uneasy about the restaurant, it can kind of ruin the mood of the date night because, I'm worried, I'm concerned I'm gonna get sick and it's just not as fun. So we do at-home date night quite a lot, and honestly, it's also nice because it saves a lot of money making the food yourself, so that's an added bonus. My little paw print bracelet is tingling around. So, yeah, that's why we eat at home so much for date night. But I also just really enjoy it. I'm an introvert, an extreme introvert, and my husband is also an introvert. So, we do like to be at home quite a bit. We like a lot of time to ourselves. But it can also be really fun to go out. Don't get me wrong, we do go out sometimes. It's just, I like it to be planned really far in advance. I like to have time to prepare myself for going out into the world and just to be prepared for the menu and all those things. Okay, so next I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser. I'm gonna take my bracelet off while I'm doing this makeup because it's making so much tinkle noises. I feel like it's nice for a minute, but then throughout the whole video that might be a little much. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with my concealer. Alright, so since I'm getting ready for fancy date night, let's talk about my favorite fancy at-home date night meals. And then we'll go on to the casual, extra chill at-home date night meals. So my favorite stay-at-home date night meal is some kind of pasta. Oh my gosh, I love pasta, you guys. I could probably eat pasta every meal. So I love a good spaghetti and meatballs. My husband makes amazing meatballs. And I like them just a tiny bit spicy, but not extra spicy. I love that with a yummy pomodoro sauce. And then I also love fettuccine with be a chef when he was younger. He ended up not pursuing that career, but he still loves it as a hobby. And he makes amazing food. He learned like everything there is to know about gluten-free cooking too when I was diagnosed with celiac disease. And so he makes the best food. And I'm like a little, prep chef. I can cut things up and get the ovens ready and, basically prep things for him. But he's definitely the mastermind behind the cooking. He's so good at it and he likes doing it. So cooking together is actually like a fun part of the date night for us. We really enjoy doing that, trying new recipes, just hanging out together in the kitchen, cooking yummy stuff. I'm going in with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus setting powder. So, besides pasta, I love surf and turf. Like a nice steak with some lobster. That would be my first choice. For the surf would be lobster. But I also love scallops. Bacon wrapped scallops, yummy. And I love shrimp. All of those would be great options, but lobster, definitely my number one pick. No mess at all. Okay, so another like fancy date night meal that I really love is thick cut pork chops. I'm gonna go in with the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer Contour Palette. And I'm gonna use this to contour and also to do the bronzer. So I love thick cut pork chops with, cooked in like a cast iron skillet with butter and fresh thyme. So yummy. But it's gotta be thick cut, in my opinion, because that's how they stay like juicy, If you get the thin cut ones, then all the juice, I don't know, it just drains out and they get a little bit dry. So thick cut pork chops is the way to go, in my opinion. And then we usually have that with some homemade applesauce. We love to make applesauce together in the fall, and we can it. So we'll open a can of our homemade applesauce to eat with the pork chops. I like to dip the pork chops in applesauce and eat the applesauce like a dip. And then I love to have some kind of a puree, like parsnip and celery root puree with the pork chops. Super yummy. And then also some kind of a salad is good with that too, like a arugula salad with some freshly shaved pecorino romano and like a lemon olive oil dressing. Something like bright and acidic to cut through all of the fat in the pork is really nice. So next I'm going to go into the blush. And the one I'm using is this LA Colors Cream Gel Blush. It's in the shade Admirable. This is one of those ones I got from the Dollar Tree. And these are so beautiful. They're so much better than I was expecting. I love these. Okay, I'm going to put it on my hand. And then blend it on my hand with a brush before I go onto my face. So, I've got some there. And then I'm going to take a blush brush and just move it around on my hand. And then stipple it on to my cheeks. I love the finish of these blushes. Okay. So next I'm going into the highlighter. And I'm going to use this I Heart Revolution Rose Gold Glow. Love this packaging. Drippy, drippy, drippy. Chocolate bar. Alright, so those are my 3 favorite fancy dinner meals. Now let's talk about super chill stay-at-home date nights. Pajamas are an essential part of chill stay-at-home date night for me. We both wear pajamas and we don't get ready. Like, I don't put makeup on. I have my hair usually like in a ponytail. My husband doesn't shave his face. We just stay super chill and comfortable. And we always like watch something like a movie or TV while we're eating. It's just like very relaxed. I had to get the Cupid's bow. Okay. So now I'm going to go in with some setting spray. The hydrating setting spray Hydro Boost from Neutrogena. So my ultimate favorite chill stay-at-home dinner is steak and mac and cheese. So the mac and cheese that I like is cooked in the Instant Pot, and we use gluten-free rotini noodles and 2 cups of cheddar cheese, a 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese, and then it gets finished with some nutmeg and cayenne pepper. I know the nutmeg sounds really weird, but trust me on this one, it's so good. I was very apprehensive when I first tried it, but oh my goodness, the nutmeg is like the ultimate secret ingredient in mac and cheese. So good. And then, of course, some steak. I love that, cooked in a cast iron pan, just like seared on both sides and then finished in the oven. Super, super yummy. And I like quite a bit of cayenne pepper. I like it spicy, but my husband doesn't, so we just put that on after, so we can both add as much spiciness as we want. I'm gonna go in with the Milani eyeshadow primer. favorites is fajitas, preferably steak fajitas. But I also really like chicken fajitas, so either one. And I love that served with refried beans and some rice, lettuce, tomato, and cotija cheese. Those are so good. And I'll eat fajitas with or without tortillas. Sometimes I just like to eat it without tortillas. Okay, so we're going with mauve tones. So I'm going in with this e.l.f. bite-sized palette, and it's in the shade Rose Water. And the first color I'm using is just this light pink here. I'm gonna go all over the lid, basically just to set the primer that we put down. Okay, so another dinner that I love for chill stay-at-home date night is pizza, homemade pizza. My husband makes a delicious gluten-free cauliflower crust from scratch. Oh, and it's so good. And we like to put lots of toppings, lots of mozzarella. I like extra sauce, and I love basically almost all toppings. I love mushrooms, onions, green bell peppers, sausage, pepperoni. I also love like a Hawaiian pizza, pepperoni and pineapple. Super good. I love to drizzle barbecue sauce over Hawaiian pizza. Alright, so I'm gonna go into the Vibe Check palette, and I'm only using one shade out of this palette, which is going to be this one at the bottom. It's called Big Mood, and it's like a deep, dark mauve with some brown in it. So what I want to do is just keep that on the outer part of the eye. And I'm hoping I don't have too much on here to start. We'll see. Nope, it's good. So I want to get this going on the outer part of the eye, and then I'm going to go to the inner part of the eye with a lighter mauve, back from that e.l.f. Rose Water palette. And I just want it to be really, really blended. Let's see what else. We also love like a chicken pizza with an Alfredo sauce instead of red sauce. And I love to put tomatoes and spinach on chicken pizza. And then on our like super chill date nights, we'll usually play a board game after we eat, like Hogwarts Battle, of course. We've been playing Everdell a lot lately. That's a new game to us, and it's really fun. It's like a worker placement game. My husband's a lot better at that game than I am, but I'm starting to get the hang of it. And the nice thing about that game is there's a lot of expansion packs. So that's kind of always like, be doing something new when there's a lot of expansions. I would love if they made some more expansions for our Harry Potter game. They have 2 expansions at the moment, and we have both. They made the Monster Box of Monsters expansion, and then also Charms and Potions expansion. And we love the Monster Box of Monsters expansion much more than the Charms and Potions one. Okay, so now on the inner part of the lid, I'm going to go in with this shimmery shade from the e.l.f. Rosewater palette. And let's see here. What kind of a brush? I think I'm actually going to go in with this brush because I want it to go on pretty heavily. Okay, so I've got some on the brush, and I'm gonna just try and lay that down, blending it into the other color that we have there. And of course I'm gonna go back in and blend some more. So I'm gonna lay this down on the other side as well. It's looking pretty even. So now I'm going to take a clean brush and I'm going to go back into that same shade from the Rosewater palette and just blend out some more. Up into the crease and over towards the outer part of the eye. Okay, perfect. So then I'm going back into the same brush that I had with that shade Big Mood from the Vibe Check palette and blending again. On the other side. Okay, so now I'm gonna go underneath the lash line with Big Mood from the Vibe Check palette. I'm gonna take this tiny brush here to do that. Yeah, it's just giving it a little bit more definition. Okay, now I'm going to put just a tiny bit of this color, which is Not Yours, in the inner corners. side. So pretty, just a little pop to draw attention to the eyes. And next is the Revolution Soap Brow. I'm going to take my spoolie, if I can find it. And just brush my eyebrows with the spoolie. And I'm dipping the spoolie straight in to the soap brow. Okay, so then mascara. This is the e.l.f. Lash and Roll. And then I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Great Lash Big. So, next up is the lip combo. First thing I'm going in with is the LA Colors Auto Lip Liner in the shade Mauve. And I'm just lining my lips with this. And then I'm going to go into this LA Colors Lip Crayon. It's in the shade Trill. 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 And I'm filling in my lips with this. It's a nice mauve color to keep with our monotone makeup look. And then the last little thing I'm putting on is this Mega Last Liquid Catsuit from Wet n Wild. And it's in the shade Send Nudes. And I'm just gonna tap this in the very center of my lips. And that's the look. I'll put my little bracelet back on now. So I'll take these off so I can show you the whole look. So yeah. And then I also brought up one of my husband's ties, just to show you. This is the tie that I would pair with this dress. I'd have him wear like a blue shirt to match the blue in here, and then this tie to go with my dress. So yeah, but this is the eye look, and I love all the mauve tones together. Mauve is one of my favorite colors, and I just think it's really fun to do like monotone makeup sometimes to match your look. So I had a great time filming this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching. If you did like this video, please please don't forget to leave a like and please do subscribe to the channel. I